Hey, it's Cliff, and in this video, I'm going to show you my dividend portfolio that I'm wanting to build up to be a bridge account so that I can have around $25,000 a year being paid to me in passive income. So I already know people are going to be saying, oh, Cliff, but dividends are just them taking a portion out of the company and giving it back to you. They could be reinvesting this in the company. The stock could go up more. Yes, I'm totally aware of that. I get it. But this is meant to be something that's more fun for me. It's a bridge account. It's meant to be something that I can play around with. So my original plan was to pick these old-timey boomer stocks that were going to be able to take on market volatility. You know, the stock wouldn't fall. There's not a lot of concern. I would get the dividend. Everything would be great. Honestly, I'm probably not going to do that. I think this is just going to be a complete fun portfolio. I'm going to probably pick some more aggressive stocks and just see what can happen with it. So I wouldn't normally suggest somebody to make a dividend portfolio like this. My 401k, my IRA, and other accounts are already in growth stocks. So this is just something different for me to do that can be fun, and I can kind of show you guys what's going on with it. So here's what I've done so far. This is a portfolio that's worth $454. It has lost a little bit because the market is down. I think this is going to be a down year. That is my opinion. That's what I said in my last video. And I don't have any financials to tell you why I think it's going to be a down year. Besides, people think Trump coming into office is going to be great for the economy. And every time everybody's on board thinking that stocks are going to rise, typically, it does the opposite. So I'm thinking this is going to be a down year. That's just my opinion. So like I said, I got $454 invested in this portfolio, and this is how I broke it down. So these two ETFs that I have right here are the base of the portfolio. Now I'm going to get more aggressive as we go on. This isn't really the fun part yet, but I wanted to just put something in here, have a solid base that I can go off. And what I did is I went with a 70-30 split between what I had invested. I did 70 into SCHD, as that is a pretty stable ETF, and the goal of this portfolio is to get the passive income from the dividends. And then for the 30%, I did VU, which is just the S&P 500 ETF. So when we're looking at something like VU, that's not going to be aggressive. That's something that is the growth stocks that people are saying that you should be invested in. So I guess I couldn't fully go away from a growth stock like that. But as the portfolio develops, I am probably going to try and move away, do more aggressive things, just have more fun with it. If I lose all this money, don't really care. And I don't think I will lose all this money, but yeah, we're just going to do some riskier plays because honestly, most of my portfolio is risk adverse. So this is just going to be fun. Now, VU as an ETF does actually still have a dividend on it, even though it is a small one. As you can see here, there is a 1.3% yield. And then for SCHD, I have a 3.92% yield on it. So right now, this portfolio is set up to have a 2.62% dividend yield. Now I'm going to go more aggressive. We're going to try and get that one a little bit higher. I don't want to just go out there and like find stocks or ETFs that have the highest yield. That's not what I'm going for. I want something that can be either somewhat stable or at least has a basket of like tech stocks or something that will be worth my risk. So the cool thing about this dividend tracker, if I go over here and I hit payout calculator, it'll actually show me the kind of income that I'll be making. And then from there, I can kind of decide like, oh, this month I can get something for 99 cents and where I'm at. So for me, that kind of helps mentally to say, okay, well, every month this makes 99 cents. So for me, just seeing that I will get 99 cents every month is just helpful. It shows me something tangible when I think about what I can buy, which makes investing a game. It makes it more fun and it makes it more relatable, I think, too. So if I'm thinking I have 99 cents that I will always have, that means to me every month I can buy a packet of ramen noodle soup. I can buy a soda at the gas station, and I don't have to worry about it. So that's something that will come in every month. I can get a soda, I can get a pack of ramen, whatever you want to get for 99 cents, not counting taxes, not really factoring that in right here, but just generally saying, even without the taxes, that's something that I could afford. Now it does show here that obviously these are quarterly dividends. So I will only be paid on the quarter. I think as I get more aggressive, I'm going to look for a monthly one, maybe some JEPQ that's aggressive in the tech industry, or I don't know, maybe something that's just still S&P, like some SPYI that also pays a monthly dividend. I think that's part of the fun, is just doing some research and then figuring out what we're going to go with here. I don't think I showed this down below, and honestly, the way this website is, this is the dividend tracker. When they do their dark mode, you can't really see your portfolio goals, but if I highlight it here, you can see I have my one portfolio, and my plan here is to get 25K a year. That's what I want in my bridge account. I think that would ease up some expenses, you know, that kind of thing. Right now, it's only making $11.91 a year, but maybe by the end of the year we'll be making like $100 or so. It depends on how things go. If the stock market goes up, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we see an incredible stock market again, or maybe it goes down and we buy some cheap shares. That could also be great for us. We'll just have to see what happens. And when I'm looking at these two ETFs for the base, I'll probably still put more money into those just because they're stable, they're still relatively good dividend income, you know, almost 3% when you look at both of them. Doing my 70-30 split, it's the base. We're gonna have a strong base, but going forward, because the income is so low right now, I'm probably gonna go for something a little bit riskier. And then if we can get an income stream from that coming in, I'll probably put it back into the base. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I'm going to keep investing small amounts of money into this, probably every Friday or so for the rest of the month, and we'll come back in about a month and see where it's at. Hopefully it's generating a little bit more income. I can buy something a little bit more than a pack of ramen, but we'll see. As always, thank you all for watching.